Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. What did we learn in the previous class? We learned how to compare both like and unlike fractions. Yes, we know how to compare like fractions now. Let us look at the addition of like fractions. If we have two like fractions, say 3 by 5 and 6 by 5, how will we add them? Now again, what are like fractions? Like fractions are those fractions which have the same denominator. Yes, here both 3 by 5 and 6 by 5 are having the same denominator, that is 5. So these are called as like fractions. Now what is the method? To add two like fractions, add the numerators and retain the common denominator. What should we do, children? To add these two fractions, we should add the numerators. What are the numerators here? 3 and 6, and then retain the common denominator. What is the common denominator here? It is 5. 5 is the common denominator for both the fractions. Understood? First we need to add the numerators and then we need to retain the common denominator. Write the resultant fraction in its simplest form. Let us look at this 3 by 5 plus 6 by 5. 3 by 5 plus 6 by 5. As we have discussed, both of these fractions are having the same denominator 5. So they are called as our like fractions. Now how to add them? Add the numerators. 3 plus 6. Add the numerators together. Now this will be our numerator of this resultant fraction. Now what about denominator, children? Here the denominator is same for both the fractions. So instead of writing 2 times, we will simply write 1. Yes, instead of writing 2 5's again or doing 5 plus 5, what we'll do? We'll just write 1 5. Understood? 3 by 5. 3 by 5 plus 6 by 5 is equal to 3 plus 6 divided by 5. 3 plus 6 is nothing but 9. Divided by 5 is our common denominator. Yes children, addition of like fractions is very easy. Simply add the numerators. The numerator will be the sum of the numerators. And what about the denominator? It will be the common denominator. Here we are having 5 as the common denominator. So that 5 will be in the resultant sum of the fractions, children. 9 by 5 is our new fraction. Now let us add 9 by 7, 4 by 7 and 1 by 7. 9 by 7 plus 4 by 7 plus 1 by 7. Again these three are like fractions, right? Yes. So when we add like fractions, what do we get in the sum? In the sum, the numerator will be the sum of the numerators 9 plus 4 plus 1. Understood? 9 plus 4 plus 1 divided by what about the denominator? All the three are having the same denominator. What is that same denominator? 7. So we will write the same denominator for the sum as well. Now 9 plus 4 13, 13 plus 1 14. So 14 divided by 7 is our resultant fraction, sum of the given three like fractions 9 by 7, 4 by 7 and 1 by 7. If you look at 14 by 7, 14 and 7 have 7 as their HCF, children. If you remember about writing the fraction in the simplest form, yes, if we divide both the numerator and denominator by 7, 14 divided by 7 2, 7 divided by 7 1. Now 2 by 1 is the fraction in the simplest form. 14 by 7 is the sum of the fractions. Yes, if we look at the factors of 14 and 17, the factors of 7 are 1 and 7. The factors of 14 are 1, 2, 7 and 14. The highest common factor is 7 here. Yes, the highest common factor is 7. That means this fraction can be reduced to a simplest form. So divide both the numerator and denominator by this highest common factor, that is 7. 14 divided by 7, 2. 7 divided by 7, 1 children. So 2 by 1 is our fraction, sum of the given like fractions in its simplest form. 2 by 1 is nothing but 2. How? If you divide 2 by 1, we have 1 2s are 2. When we subtract, 0 is our remainder. What is the quotient here? 2 is the quotient. So 2 by 1 is nothing but 2. So the sum of 9 by 7, 4 by 7 and 1 by 7 is 2. Yes, remember to write the resultant fraction in the simplest form. What is the simplest form of a fraction, children? The numerator and the denominator should have only 1 as their common factor. The highest common factor should have only 1 as their highest common factor. Then only it is said to be in simplest form. Next, moving on to addition of unlike fractions. Now we have 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. Here both the fractions are unlike fractions. Now how to add them? To add two unlike fractions, first convert them into like fractions and then add using the above method. Yes, what did we do for comparison of unlike fractions, children? First we found out the LCM of the given unlike fractions, converted them into like fractions, and then we have compared them. So in the same way, to add two or more unlike fractions, first we need to find out the LCM of their denominators, convert them into like fractions, and we know how to add like fractions, right? So apply this method to the resultant like fractions. Now what is the question here? Add 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3. What are the denominators here, children? 2, 3 are our denominators. We should find out the LCM, that is the least common multiple. So let us write the multiples of 2 and 3. 2, 4, 6, 8. 3, 6, 9, 12. If we observe here, we've got our least common multiple, that is nothing but 6. So 6 is the LCM. 6 is the LCM of our denominators 2, 3. Now how to convert this into like fractions? Now the denominator should be 6, but here the denominator is 2. So 2 3s are 6. So even multiply the same 3 in the numerator. In the same way for 2 by 3, 3 is the denominator but 6 should be the denominator. How to convert it, children? 3 2s are 6. Multiply with 2. So multiply with 2 in the numerator as well. Now 1 3s are becomes 3, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are becomes 4 and 3 2s are 6. What are the resultant fractions? 3 by 6 and 4 by 6. 3 by 6 and 4 by 6. What are these two now? These two are our like fractions. Yes, children, these two are our like fractions. We started with 1 by 2 and 2 by 3, which were unlike fractions. But after finding out the LCM and all, we are with two like fractions, 3 by 6 and 4 by 6. 3 by 6 and 4 by 6. Now we know how to add two like fractions, right? Yes. 3 by 6 plus 4 by 6 is equal to, add the numerators and take the common denominator. 3 plus 4 7 divided by the common denominator 6. So the addition of the given two unlike fractions, 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3 is equal to our 7 by 6, children. Okay. Always remember to end the solution or the end the solution by a statement like this. Write the question is equal to, then write the answer. 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3 is equal to, what did we get here? 7 by 6. Now we are having another example here. Add 4 by 15, 2 by 5 and 1 by 3. 4 by 15 plus 2 by 5 plus 1 by 3. Again here we are having 3 different denominators. So we need to find out the LCM. The multiples of 3 are, and then the multiples of 5 are, and then we have the multiples of 15. Yes children, if we observe what is the least common multiple here, 15 is the least common multiple. 15 is the least common multiple in for all the 3 given denominators. So 15 will be our LCM. Yes, let me erase this here. Yes, so our LCM is 15. Now if you look at the first fraction 4 by 15, it is already having 15 as the denominator, so let us leave it as it is. Now coming to the next one, 2 by 5. Now its denominator should be equal to 15. How will we get 15 children? 5 into 3. Yes, so multiply the numerator also with 3. 2 3s are 6 divided by 5 3s are 15. Next we have 1 by 3. Again the denominator should be 15. But here we are having 3. So 3 into 5 15. Multiply the same 5 in the numerator as well. 1 5s are 5. So what are our resultant like fractions children? 6 by 15 and 5 by 15 are our like fractions. And 4 by 15. Sorry, there are 3 like fractions now. 4 by 15, 6 by 15 and 5 by 15. Now what should we do? What is our main purpose of converting them into like fractions? We need to add them. Yes. So if we add, all the numerators should be added together. 4 plus 6 plus 5 divided by, should we add the numerators as denominators as well? No, we should not add the denominators. We should simply write the common denominator 15. Yes children? Yes. Now what is the sum of the numerators? 4 plus 6 10, 10 plus 5 15 divided by, again the denominator is 15. Yes. Now here we are having 15 divided by 15. If we divide a number by itself, what will be the quotient? 15 ones are 15 and the remainder is 0. The quotient is 1. So 15 divided by 15 is nothing but 1 children. So what will be our final conclusion? 4 by 15 plus 2 by 5 plus 1 by 3. The fractions given in the question, when we add them, our final answer is 1. Understood how to add both like fractions and also unlike fractions. Now coming to the addition of mixed fractions. Now what are mixed fractions? Mixed fractions have both whole number and the fraction part. Yes? Yes. Now there are two methods of adding mixed fractions children. Okay. Mixed fractions can be added by the following methods. Method 1. Consider the number 366. Yes, consider the number 366. It is divisible by both 3 and 2. So it is divisible by 6. Method 2. Convert the mixed fractions into improper numbers and then add them. I think this is from the divisibility rules. No, what is the method 1 is? See, let me explain you here. What is the first example? 2 1 by 3 and 5 1 by 2. As we have discussed, a mixed fraction has both a whole number part and a fraction part. Yes, it has a whole number and a proper fraction. Now what will be a method 2? We are adding them, right? 2 1 by 3, 5 1 by 2. Let me write here 2 1 by 3 plus 5 1 by 2. We are adding the two mixed fractions together. Now one way to add them would be, we are having whole numbers parts, right children? Yes, see, we can add the whole number parts together. 2 1 by 3 is nothing but 2 plus 1 by 3. 5 1 by 2 is nothing but 5 plus 1 by 2. Yes, see, what is 2 1 by 3 if we represent in the form of a diagram? These are two fully shaded circles, and then the third one is only shaded 1 by 3. So 1 plus 1 2, and then we have 2 plus 1 by 3, that is nothing but 2 1 by 3. Yes children, 2 1 by 3 is nothing but 2 plus 1 by 3. 5 1 by 2 is nothing but 5 plus 1 by 2. Now here we are having two whole numbers 2 and 5. Consider this as apple plus orange, apple plus orange. Now we can add the apples together and then oranges together. Yes or no? Yes, we can add the apples together and then the oranges together. So even here we'll add the apples, that is the whole numbers together. 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 plus, remember to keep the plus symbol because here we are all adding. 2 1 by 3 is nothing but 2 plus 1 by 3. Whole numbers plus the proper fraction. So 2 plus 5, this will be a whole number, plus our proper fractions 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. Understood children? The whole numbers of both the mixed fractions plus the proper fractions of both the mixed fractions. Now 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7, plus we have 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 here. Yes, what do we have? 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. Now again 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. These two are our unlike fractions. We need to convert them into like fractions by taking the LCM. If you remember just the previous sum we did, the LCM of 3 and 2 was what children? The LCM of 3 and 2 is equal to 6. What do we have here? 1 by 3, 1 by 2. Yes. 1 by 3, 1 by 2. The LCM is how much? The LCM is equal to 6. Remember this, the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. Now here we are having 3, but we want 6. How will we get that? 3 into 2. So multiply with the numerator with 2 as well. 1 2s are 2, 3 2s are 6. Now coming to 1 by 2, we are having 2 here and we want 6. How will we get it children? 2 into 3. As we are multiplying in the denominator, multiply the numerator as well. 1 into 3 is equal to 3. 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Understood? What are the, now we have two like fractions, that are 2 by 6 and 3 by 6. Yes, 2 by 3, 2 by 6 and 3 by 6. Let us add. 2 plus 3 divided by 6. 2 plus 3 is nothing but 5 divided by our 6. Yes children, 5 by 6 is our resultant sum of the given fractions. The proper fractions, the sum of proper fractions is 5 by 6, and don't forget that we had whole numbers as well. So the sum of whole numbers was 7. Now 7 plus 5 by 6. 7 plus the proper fractions 5 by 6 is nothing but 7 5 by 6. Understood children? What is the first method? First we need to add the whole number parts and then add the fractional parts separately, and then we combine them together. 7 plus 5 by 6. How did we get this 7? By adding the whole numbers, that is 2 and 5. And how did we get this 5 by 6? By adding the fractions, that are 1 by 3 and 1 by 2. Now when we add both these together, we get 7 5 by 6. This is the sum of our given mixed fractions. Therefore 2 1 by 3 plus 5 1 by 2 is equal to 7 5 by 6. Understood, children? This was just our first method. Now coming to the second method. Yes, the second method of adding mixed fractions. Now what do we have here? 2 1 by 3 and 5 1 by 2. 2 1 by 3. This is not writing clearly only, yes. 2 1 by 3 and then 5 1 by 2. First step is to convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions. What is the first step in method 2, children? Convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions. Multiply the whole number and the denominator. 3 2s are 6 plus add the numerator. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. Now this will be our new numerator divided by, what was the denominator here? 3. So the denominator will be the same. Okay, how did we get it? Multiplying the whole number and the denominator. 2 into 3 6. Then adding the numerator. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. This will be our numerator divided by, the denominator will be the same, 3 as it is. Now coming to 5 1 by 2. Again 5 2s are 10 plus our numerator 1. 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. So 11 will be our new numerator divided by, what is the denominator here? 2. So 2 will be as it is. 11 by 2 is our new improper fraction. Clear, children? We got 7 by 3 and 11 by 2. 7 by 3 and 11 by 2. Now what should we do with these fractions? We need to add. We need to find out the sum. Now again we have two unlike fractions here. What are they? 7 by 3 and 11 by 2. Their denominators are 3 and 2. So we need to find out the LCM. Again, as we did in the previous problem as well, the LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. Yes, the LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. Now converting this into like fractions. 6, LCM is 6. Now how will we get 6 here? 3 into 2 is equal to 6. So multiply with 2 in the numerator as well. 7 2s are 14 divided by 3 into 2, 6. Now the next one is 11 by 2. The denominator should be 6. Yes, children. Now again, how will we get 6? 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Again 11, multiply the numerator with 3 as well. 11 3s are 33. 2 3s are 6. Now our resultant like fractions are 14 by 6 and 33 by 6. Now we can add these like fractions easily as both have the same denominator 6. 14 by 6 plus 33 by 6 becomes, adding the numerators together, 14 plus 33 divided by the common denominator 6. 14 plus 33 is nothing but 47 divided by 6. Yes, children, 47 by 6 is our final answer. But this is an improper fraction. We need to represent it in terms of a mixed fraction. 47 by 6, right? So divide 47 by 6. We have 6 7s are 42. When we subtract, 5 will be remaining. 5 will be remaining. Now how to represent it in terms of a mixed fraction? What did we have first? We had 47 by 6. So write the denominator as it is 6. Now what about this quotient? Quotient will be the whole number part. And what about the numerator? The remainder will be our numerator. Okay? Okay, children. The denominator will be the same. No change in denominator. Quotient will be the whole number and then remainder will be our numerator. So 47 by 6 is nothing but 7 5 by 6. If we observe, even in method 1 we got 7 5 by 6 as the answer. And even though we followed a different method, the answer is 7 5 by 6. Yes children. So what does this prove? No matter whichever method we follow, when we are adding two mixed fractions, the answer should be the same. Yes, observe that we got the same answer in both the methods. Understood children? What did we learn today? Addition of like fractions, unlike fractions and also mixed fractions. Now we are having an exercise here. Let us solve some problems, right? Yes. The first bit is add the following like fractions. Now adding like fractions is very easy. Coming to the first one, 2 by 7 plus 6 by 7. Just need to add the numerators. 2 plus 6 is equal to 8, divided by divided by the common denominator 7. Yes. Now next, 7 by 13 plus 5 by 13. 7 plus 5 12, divided by the common denominator 13. I hope you can do question 6C and D, right children? Yes. Next, coming to the addition of add the following unlike fractions. Now what do we have here? We have our unlike fractions. Coming to the first one, 5 by 18 and 4 by 9. So what is it? 5 by 18 and 4 by 9. We need to find out the LCM. The multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27. The multiples of 18 are 18, 36. That's enough. Why? Because we got our least common multiple here. The LCM is 18. Yes. If we observe 5 by 18, the denominator is already 18. So we'll just multiply it with 1, or we can leave it as it is. Now coming to 4 by 9. Here the denominator is 9 but we want 18. How will we get 18 children? 9 2s are 18. So multiplying both the numerator and denominator with 2. 4 2s are 8 divided by 9 2s are 18. Now we have two like fractions, that are 5 by 8 plus 8 by 18. So when we add them together, 5 by 18 plus 8 by 18. 5 plus 8 divided by 18. 5 plus 8 is equal to 13 divided by 18. So how should you conclude your answer? Therefore, 5 by 18 plus 4 by 9 is equal to 13 by 18. Yes children, write the fractions given in the question. 5 by 18 plus 4 by 9 is equal to 13 by 18. Okay? Understood this addition of unlike fractions, and I hope you can complete the remaining problems, right? Yes. Now moving on to the last one, that is the addition of mixed fractions. I'll take one mixed fraction, say first one for example, 1 5 by 6 and 3 1 by 2. Now what is the one way of solving? Let us add the whole numbers separately. So 1 plus 3 becomes 4. Now we have 5 by 6 plus 1 by 2. Now we want the LCM of 2 and 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, and the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18 and 24. The LCM is 6. So again, even for 2 and 6, the LCM is 6. So let us leave 5 by 6 as it is, right? It is already having 6 as its denominator. Now coming to 1 by 2, 2 into 3 becomes 6. So we are multiplying the numerator with 3 as well. 1 3s are 3 divided by 2 3s are 6. So 3 by 6 is our resultant fraction. Let us add the fractions. 5 by 6 plus 3 by 6 is equal to 8 by 6. So what is the answer for this children? 4 8 by 6. By adding the whole numbers we got 4, and by adding the fractions we got 8 by 6. Combinedly it is nothing but our 4 8 by 6. Okay. Now coming to say question B, 5 7 by 10 and 2 3 by 4. Solving it using method 2, children. First we need to convert them into improper fractions, right? 5 tens are 50 plus 7 becomes 57 divided by 10. 2 fours are 8 plus 3 becomes 11. 11 divided by 4. 57 by 10. 11 by 4. We need to find out the LCM of 4 and 10. We have 4, 8, 16, 12, 16 and 20, and in 10 we have 10, 20, 30 and 40. What is the LCM, children? 20 is the LCM of 4 and 20. 4 and 10. So what does 57 by 10 becomes? 10 into 2, 57 into 2. 57 into 2 is equal to 114 divided by 10 plus 2. 10 into 2 is equal to 20. Now we have 11 by 4 here. We want 20. So 4 into 5, 20. 11 5s are 55. Our like fractions are 114 by 20 and 55 by 20. Let us add the numerators. 114 plus 55. We have 961. So 169 by our common denominator 20. Now can we leave it as it is, children? No, we should convert it into a mixed number. 20, 169 divided by 20. We have 28s are 160, and when we subtract, 9 is our remainder. How to write it as a mixed number? As I said, write the denominator as it is. Quotient becomes the whole number. Remainder becomes the numerator. So 8, 9 by 10 is the answer for this. Okay, 8, 9 by 10 is the answer for the addition of. That's all for today, children. We learn more about fractions in the coming class. Please visit our website www.aimstoday.in for other information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes and coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving